Okay, yesterday I did a video about Saola, the typhoon that came through. And I was not too far from here and I wanted to capture some of the same streets, but since these are such cool streets in this area, I thought I'd come down a little bit further down and start it. And basically what I'm going to do is just kind of show you what it looks like after the typhoon on some of the same streets, and we'll see if you see any differences if you want to compare it. And I will put the original behind it. You can see some stuff here. Let me kind of let you know a little bit. It's been pretty normal all day, all morning, and it's about 12 noon already, so there's been a lot of time for people to pick things up and clear all the roads. But we'll just kind of see what we can see anyways, and you can definitely see all the small debris. And anyways, stay tuned, and we're going to show you what this same street all the way to Taipa looks like post-typhoon, and you can see more of Taipa as well. Hey, check it out, Macau 2023. Check out some more streets. Okay, let's flip around, go around this corner here. And so yesterday I think we started somewhere around this area. And I don't know if I'm going to post this video up right away, but I will reference the other one. So maybe if you saw my driving Macau video, you might have seen this one. There's a lot of little debris everywhere, but all the big stuff probably was taken away early in the morning, and they just have all these street leaves, kind of just little debris. It's still raining a little bit. It's still category 8. Category 3 will come between 3 to 5 p.m. Just to give you some reference, it was 3 yesterday morning, and then around it was 2 p.m. that it turned into category 8 yesterday, which is about 22 hours ago. And then at 9 o'clock it turned into category 9, and at 1 a.m. it turned into category 10. And then I went to sleep after 1 a.m. and so I would have not saw the progression of the other ones, but now it's category 8 anyways, 9 hours later. Still a little bit of rain. And one of the things that's interesting about this particular video is that it's still category 8, which means that the bridge is still closed. But because it's not a category 9, there still is there's still a way to get between Macau and Taipa, and I'm going to take that as well on this trip. Some people are waiting for the buses, but the buses don't start until category 8 is removed and it goes back to category 3. For those of you that don't know, the typhoon system is different than the hurricane system. I'm not really sure how to compare them, but the one that's here, it goes category 1 to 3 to 8 to 9 to 10. So generally speaking, 3 is kind of of some concern, but it's like quite common as well. And then once it jumped up to 8, it means the buses stop, and they'll give you a warning beforehand. So when it's 8, the businesses also close, majority of them. There's always a few that stay open, but most of them will close. And then at 9, category 9, it basically means that the bridge is closed and there's no way to go between the two. Like with 8, the taxis can still charge exorbitant prices to move people back and forth between Taipa and Macau if somebody is really inclined to do that. And the bridge isn't over the bridge with all the winds. It's like they call it a tunnel. But you're gonna see it because I'm gonna take it. I was filming here yesterday before the typhoon. That's quite a lot of debris in there. Looks like they haven't had a chance to pick that up yet. Yeah, we've had sunlight now since about 5:30. So I think usually when the sunlight comes, people start. Each business owner will come check out their place and kind of clean up around it. So some of these streets are quite clean, like this one. And usually, initially you'll have big branches, right? But then that usually gets picked up immediately as soon as people see it, especially if it's in a road. They just get all the small debris. So we saw a lot of debris back there, but like this part of the road looks like it's already picked up for the most part. Oh, it's plastic, good. Thought that might have been glass. Yeah, that's one thing, and kind of have to be careful of broken glass with the car. So yeah, my thumbnail was this one when I did the pre-typhoon one. I used this. This is the Moorish So that's so that used to overlook the ocean. Now there's all these buildings that you can't overlook the ocean anymore. But that would overlook this area called Barra. So yeah, yesterday I did the same street and I filmed it, and it was like the post-typhoon one. And then I haven't been over here in a while, so I didn't realize that this is the structure that they have right now. There used to be a stop sign right there, but now you just kind of move right on through. And so now I'm going to try to figure out how to get from here to go over that, go through the tunnel, which is, you'll see it. We'll see if we can see it together. It's kind of hoping there'd be some other car and I can just follow it. Let's see how this is going to go. If I couldn't go this way, there'd be a police that would stop me. So I think I'm going the right way. This is, by the way, this is Barra Station right here. So there's an MTR, Macau Light Rail Transit station that has been built, but the train will be running, I think, later this year, and that will connect to the Taipa side. So that's talking about the typhoon. It's still category 8. And then I think I have to go around like this and follow these cars. Something went wrong. Let me figure this out. Okay, so I think that this goes through to Taipa right there. So that's the one that says Taipa. So we're gonna follow these people. Okay, now I see how that goes. So I turned the camera off because I was a little bit confused how that went. So now we're gonna go underground. So so we did the post one. We were at that tunnel. You can see it at the top there. So now we're gonna go like in between, like under the. We're going through the middle of the bridge. So they call it a tunnel. I don't know what the word would be. So we're gonna keep the camera on for this one because it is kind of interesting, and you can only do this during the category 8s. And yeah, the other thing that's interesting too is the train is has been built there as well. So I guess that must have been the original intention way back when. Or maybe they do the typhoons. I don't know. Whatever it is, there's our little emergency way to get across this bridge right here, and there's also the train line that's going to be moving along there pretty soon. And what I'm going to do is, since you're kind of getting a little bit of taste of it, I got to change the battery, so I'm going to do that right now, and then I'll turn the camera on later. Okay, so we're still going to capture this because I know that this is something that I never saw before, so I had no idea what it looked like, and now I actually know what it looks like. So I did do another video earlier, my first time across this bridge, and I probably would have posted that already, or I will shortly. Like it says tunnel open. So they do call it a tunnel in Portuguese. Tunnel service now. Tunnel aberto. So looks like we're coming down as well, so we're gonna go into Taipa. So yeah, so actually I'll have 2 videos of this tunnel. One is going to be a shorter one, and then this one's going to be kind of the same route I did pre-typhoon. Yeah, it's kind of interesting though. One thing I kind of noted, I'll now note it again, you see all these circles, there's like lighting that comes through there. You can see that from down below, and I always kind of thought like even before I heard about this tunnel and before I knew about that train line, I always looked at those holes like that and I was like, I wonder what's there. And then I kind of heard about the tunnel, but I didn't really, like, tunnel sounds underground, so I was kind of like, oh, it goes underneath the water. Like the University of Macau has a tunnel that connects to Taipa, so I was like, oh, it must be like some other engineering project that they did that they don't let anybody use. It's kind of confusing, but now I fully understand it. So I don't know, maybe you're like me and you didn't really know what that meant. Take the tunnel across on category 8. Anyways, category 8 is going to be in effect for another 3 to 5 hours, and I've been walking around for a couple hours filming, and it's pretty tame outside. I didn't really see storm surge, but a lot of times there would be still storm surge. A lot of it comes in during the typhoon and even before the typhoon. And then I guess it kind of goes back out to sea as the typhoon goes past, and it I don't know what time it passed, but it would have been sometime in the middle of the night at like 4 in the morning or something like that. I mean, it's not past, it's still, we still have all the back winds that are still coming, but it's not like pushing towards us. Anyways, we're gonna come out in a moment really quickly, and then we're gonna kind of go through the same route that I did, and we'll end the video around the same route that I did as well, but near the Galaxy Casino, so you can kind of see the context of things, and you get to see this tunnel as well. So as we come out, we're going to be in an area called Ocean Gardens. It's funny, I always see this ramp that goes down. I just kind of thought it just veered off along the water, and I didn't think of it that it would go in the middle of the tunnel in between like that. So straight ahead is Ocean Gardens, so we're going to connect now with that. I haven't really taken this road quite like this. There's a barrier, so that's usually where you go up to the bridge. So the route's a little bit different. And now we're back on the normal route that we'd be all familiar with who drive. And right there is the MTR, Macau Light Rail Transit, MLRT. So that station is in operation, and that will connect to the other one that we saw on the Barra side. So it'll be going along that line. So now we got an understanding of exactly how that train line looks like it's all set up. That will be running later this year, so I'll definitely will take that by train when it does open and show it to you. Taipa Central right there, University of Macau, straight ahead, and this is Roosevelt Hotel. And we're gonna also kind of highlight all those buildings to the right. That's Hengqin Island, which is part of mainland China. But actually it's also going to be kind of what they call the new Macau. So I think there's going to be shared jurisdiction between mainland China and Macau. Look at all the trees. They're still moving in these winds on the street. It is still category 8. Yeah, pretty interesting though. So yeah, that Hengqin Island over there, that's a speed camera right there. So you have to stay under 60 kilometers an hour under that camera. So you'll see people turn on their brake lights at that spot. That's Galaxy Casino. I'm going to tell you about the Hengqin in a moment, but that's Galaxy. So now you're looking at the Cotai Strip right there. And those, the ones in the forefront are basically like luxury hotels that have like waterfront access. And then this one straight ahead will be the Cotai Strip itself. So you'll see Galaxy Casino is the one we're going to drive by in a moment. There's Venetian Casino, there's City of Dreams in the distance. They're doing all this construction to the right there. So they're going to, I think they're going to move the line, the road that I'm on, and kind of try to bypass this little rotunda, because there's going to be a lot more traffic going down that direction towards the beaches. Koloan is down that way. There's all these hiking trails and 2 beaches. One of them is about 1 kilometer long. Should go down there and film. Anyways, so to the right, you can't see the Hengqin anymore, but these are like the luxury. Oh, look, somebody's gonna run across there. Look at all these trees that went down. Yeah, this street's a little bit messed up because they don't really have the infrastructure in place to help these people get across the street properly. So they just sprint across without any crosswalks. They're supposed to walk down to this particular space that says Broadway Food Street. They're supposed to walk and go up and over there, but a lot of times they just run across and they have to go through that kind of crazy median with all the fences and thick bushes and brush and such. Anyways, I didn't finish the Hengqin part, but basically that's going to be a financial district that's going to rival Pudong, Shanghai, and it's going to be like markets for Hong Kong. Anyways, you can't see it now, so I'm not going to dwell on it. But we're basically now going towards the beaches in Koloman, but I'm not going to go all the way down. Those are the casinos. I was expecting all of these, I don't know if you call these pylons, all this construction stuff. I thought it was going to be all over the road this morning, but it's kind of stayed in place. They did secure it. I looked at it in detail today. Some other ones similar, and I can see that they secured them really strongly. Anyways, looks like some things did fall down though. Like these things, looks like they fell. Anyways, that's post-typhoon driving Macau. Hey, checking out Macau 2023. Check out some more streets.